I think it's the perfect direct damage spell, basically.
It really is. It really is. So, Silver Bolt still being used very effectively in Tempest of the Gods like it was in Bahamut.
Let's go ahead and take a look at the brackets and see how things have changed up here. Real quick, Sky-sama gets eliminated and Potwasher moves on to the finals. We only have Ghostbomb and Mango left. That match is just about to kick off here real quick.
We've seen Mango, but we haven't seen Ghostbomb. Let's see what Ghostbomb brings to the table. It looks like it's a blood deck.
Bow before Dark Dragoon.
Utilizing Blood Moon.
Is it snakes?
It could be snakes. Could be snakes. What a great card. Blood Moon, cost 3, it's an amulet. It gives you the effect of having Vengeance for as long as it's on the field. Very potent card, and it doesn't even change your health. It doesn't damage you at all. Not like Belphegor that takes you down to 10 health immediately, which of course
Blood
gives
Moon
you
just
Vengeance.
lets you be in Vengeance. Queen Vampire, Odin, Diabolic Drain, and some interesting cards in hand on the side of Dragoncraft.
And this is the first Odin that we've seen all day. It could be used to great effect against this Dragoncraft if Zeus or Bahamut or Sybil needs to be cleared off the board, for instance.
Lightning Blast drawn on the side of Mango. Depending on which cards get dropped here, could come in handy. Board control on the side of Mango is going to be really good here. Oh, plays Belphegor as well? Oh, if Vengeance is active, it won't do damage.
It doesn't do damage to you, so you get a 4/4 follower for 4 costs. And drawing 2 cards, not to mention.
There it is.
That's the combo that everyone in the chat was like, duh. And we didn't see it until it just happened.
It's okay. The surprise is the excitement.
That's the excitement, yeah.
Sybil, Sybil.
To make the world blue.
Gonna run into Belphegor here, 1 health left. And still a fairly decent situation for Dragoncraft.
Right.
We're getting kind of higher and higher into the play points here.
Isn't demonic armor lovely?
The Evolve is gonna be able to do 2 damage here and heal.
Try this on for size. All must come to
Very good play, being able to get Sybil off the field there.
Sahak Wheel available for Mango. And so he's going to be able to pull out some kind of combo here. He has 1 Evolution Orb, and he's actually put Ghostbomb into lethal. Ghostbomb needs to find some kind of healing. Oh, and he does. 14, just barely. There's 13 damage coming down the pipeline, and the ward.
A ward.
Well, the Sahak Wheel can get rid of the ward with a rush. What is the play here? It was very, very close. Exactly the amount of play points he needed to kind of do that 13 damage, but...
Evolving to get rid of the ward.
I think he's trying to save his Evolve for Zell.
Right. I see what you mean.
But there's so much healing back up to 16.
So much healing. He's
And
not
I
going to
feel
be
like
able to close it out.
Ghostbomb has to realize, you know, that 13 health is kind of the super dangerous point.
Right. Even still, staying above 13 health, you don't have Vengeance. And Blood Moon is now taken off the field, and you don't have it in hand.
Grimner continuing to demonstrate why he's such a great card in this expansion.
Absolutely. And there's 12 health.
There's still some more healing where that came from, but Evolution Orbs are kind of getting a little scarce.
It's a currency that's becoming scarce.
And
so
he's
Mango,
out of Vengeance now.
Right, Mango might not be able to finish it in 1 turn, but still, if he could pull off that Bahamut combo, getting him down to 1 health or maybe even 2 health, that could bring Mango to the spot in the game where he needs to be to finish it out. Do that on 1 turn and then summon Ouroboros in the next turn.
Gonna be a tough decision. There's the Diabolic Drain. And another ward. I really like how safe he's playing. He still could just take a lot of damage to the face here.
Right, the Evolved Zell would be able to take out the ward. Then Bahamut going to face, that would be a tremendous blow.
unfortunately, the one weakness of the combo is that you have to spend your evolve point on the card that won't have Storm.
Right. Unfortunately, yes. Although, if
Fighting is so
He's
the
going
ward
for
is
it.
clashed with, he'll get an extra force bat on his side of the field. Then Queen Vampire is going to be even more wards for Mango to deal with.
Oh, he got a second Bahamut.
But with Lightning Blast, and if he's got full followers on the field, that's going to close out the game.
Yep.
If Ghostbomb doesn't have a way to clear the board. Revelation does a lot of damage, but it's not going to kill a Bahamut.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he can't rely on Odin. Well, he could. Odin, evolve, take out Sahak,
He's going to have to
Trade
heal
the
with
bat.
Temptress Vampire. That's
but
what's
the
going to...
Ouroboros in hand, yep. Tough situation here.
But he hasn't played, Mango has not played Ouroboros. He does not know that that's in his hand.
Oh, he's gonna heal. 6. Oh my god. 12 health to chew through. Can you even do that in a turn?
He's got Oracle. Mango has Oracle. That'll help him draw a card, and then he'll have another option if he wants to play Ouroboros or see what the next card is on top of his deck.
What a complex situation. We've got the self-healing on Ghostbomb's Bloodcraft deck is just absolutely incredible. He's just been healing all game long.
Absolutely.
Decides to play the Ouroboros and goes for face. Gonna leave the Vampire Queen.
Most likely, banishing the Ouroboros
sorry,
is
the
going to
Temptress,
sound
yeah.
very tempting.
Yeah, banishing the Ouroboros. I mean, it's one... If you banish the Ouroboros, there's a chance that there's not Storm. He has Zell, but doesn't have Sahak. And Ayla only does 2... Ayla's not... Yeah, he could... He doesn't have Evolution Orb, so he can't give it Storm. Oh, I don't know.
It's
I
difficult.
think the
It's
banish is
difficult.
the right choice, but does Ghostbomb realize the situation? Because Ghostbomb has no idea what's in the hand.
He has to clear the board. That's what he has to do. Otherwise, Lightning Blast, direct attack to the face. Even if he uses the wards from Queen Vampire, it's not going to be enough to protect against Lightning Blast. So banishing the Ouroboros, it's so tempting. It's so
the
tempting,
only
but I
play,
think
I
you're
feel
right.
like.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I think it's the only play, but he could be very tempted into pushing the wrong decision here. Oh! Okay. I like that he still has one Evolution Orb, because that means whatever happens in this turn, he has a fighting chance, right? Bahamut comes down and removes the 2.
So that's one beefy follower that he has to deal with.
He
but
needs
still,
to watch out for Lightning Blast, because wards won't help him still. Oh my gosh.
The second
Oh
revelation
my
would
God.
clear Bahamut.
joy and grief.
Oh no. He's going to be able to clear it with the Evolve Orb.
He knows he has to clear the board every time.
Yeah.
I think he anticipates the Lightning Blast is coming, for sure.
He also has Dark Angel, so that can give him 3 Evolution Orbs, but I don't know if you play your Dark Angel, that's the only card you're playing for that turn. I don't know if he's going to have space. There's Sahak Wheel. Oh, but there's no...
He does have some healing available with the Wardrobe Rider. It's tough. Oh man, it's so tough. It's going to come down to the last few draws that the players are able to make. Or
Lightning Blast is such a key card
Lightning
right
Blast
now.
is absolutely key.
It's such a... every time you play the Bahamut, you're just threatening. And it's going to keep getting rid of the wards. And then a Lightning Blast on the next turn.
Fighting is so cruel.
Interesting. In the Bahamut, just to swing on one of the wards.
I can't keep relying on you, Dragon.
Still,
He's putting cards on the table so that he can swing lethal even with these... Oh, that gave him the opportunity to play Angel?
that's going to evolve into taking on the Sahak Wheel.
This blade is our future.
Such pity.
Oh my god. There's
Oh,
2
man.
damage.
There's Grimnir
No!
closing out the game.
Oh my god! And I mean, it was only a matter of time, to be fair. It was only a matter of time before that happened, right?
Both players, I think, were waiting for that card. An
Yeah.
absolute staple in everyone's deck at this point.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. What a close series, and kind of a heartbreaking way to lose it as well. Bloodcraft and maybe informing us a little bit more of the issues that these decks have. There was so much self-healing, but there just doesn't seem to be an impactful enough card in the late game that Ghostbomb drew. There was no real way. I mean, constantly throwing Bahamut onto the field, throwing Ouroboros. It just seemed to be on the side of Mango. Constant threats, turn after turn after turn, while Ghostbomb was constantly on the back foot.
If Ghostbomb and Bloodcraft aren't able to finish it off super early, then the Bloodcraft deck doesn't really have a way to deal with those really beefy cards that Dragoncraft is throwing out. So real tough. Well played to both players.
All right. Here it is. Cure Mango up 1.
Mother,
Cure
father,
Mango could take this
cry.
away. Prince of Darkness in a Bloodcraft deck, something I've never seen before. Typically, that's a Havencraft play.
The Ghostbound Sexton.
But I guess Dire Bond, Prince of Darkness could be a great combo, being able to draw an extra card each turn. And having 2 of the Satan cards available to you.
The difficulty is how is he going to get up to the 10 play points against Shadowcraft these days that are very fast moving.
Right.
Thinking very hard about the mulligan.
Thinking very hard. I have a feeling like Bloodcraft is going to want to be as aggressive as Shadowcraft, dealing as much damage to face as possible, really putting aggressive pressure on the map.
Temptress Vampire is available. Another Dire Bond. Hungry Board. There's a lot of options for Cure Mango to play here in his opening hand. He's got some pretty good... He's going to have cards to play, but he doesn't have late game options necessarily.
Ghost Town Sexton is a really great card with the Shadow Reaper combo. Typically, when a follower is banished, it's not going to give the buff to Shadow Reaper. We saw that with the Ghosts earlier today. But Ghost Town Sexton makes it so that any card that's banished is actually destroyed. It's a very great combo.
It's very strong, and I wonder if that's ever going to... I mean, it's already dead, but if there's ever a situation in Cure Mango's deck where that would be relevant. Gonna actually play that Dire Bond. And I kind of like it. Early on, you want to draw into options. You have more Vampiric Kisses. Oh, God.
Oof. Already tons of pressure coming out from the Shadowcraft deck.
You don't really want to kill it, but you kind of have to. I mean, you can opt to continue to take 3 damage or kill it and take 4 damage next turn, I suppose.
He does have the first evolve point right now.
It's going to take it down. Kill it and then rush the Lich.
This on for size.
Heal in the meantime.
Pretty
What
good
a
trade for
great card.
4/5 into 4/4.
Yeah. A great card there for Ghostbomb, and you can see exactly why he would include it in the deck.
What are you hiding inside?
Prince Catacomb on 3. Interesting. Is he swinging for face?
Gotta take what
Suppose.
opponents you get.
There's still so much healing available for Ghostbomb. With Dire Bond and the other, and Vampiric Kiss, among others, swinging for face is a really difficult decision to make.
So we're in a situation here where is he going to play Blood Moon with the last 3? He's got Belphegor in hand, but you definitely don't want to Belphegor too carelessly. Hungry Horde it is.
What a terrifying card. Every time that comes out, it's such a beast to deal with.
Dance, dear bones of white.
So much war to chew through right now, and I think that Ghostbomb is really needing to look for some answers now. You're getting up to the 6 play point territory.
With
You've healed
no
up a good
real
amount.
AoE clear in his hand either.
There it is.
Getting rid of the zombies, very good play there.
Hungering Horde has come into kind of really effective use twice now in this particular game, but he's still kind of, again, much in the same way in the last game, he's still definitely on the back foot.
Definitely. I see what you're saying about him responding to Cure Mango instead of him making the plays and leading the tempo of the game himself.
Nice. This might be it. He gets a little bit of healing, puts a not so dangerous follower on the board, and there's no evolution orbs for Cure Mango. Temptress Vampire as well. Coming up, I think he's going to be able to live until that point. A very annoying card there, Lurching Corpse.
Very annoying. Very formidable. And with Soul Conversion and the ghosts coming out from Phantom Howl next turn, Cure Mango looks like he only's got 2 cards in his hand, which Ghostbomb might be thinking he has the advantage, but Soul Conversion, that's a lot of face damage with the ghosts, and being able to destroy one of them to draw more cards, that's going to be an advantage that Ghostbomb can't see right now.
Oh, okay. He had the Blood Moon, so he's going to play the Belphegor.
Drawing even more cards.
Witness the power.
This is going to allow him to clear just a little bit.
He still has Dire Bond in his hand, or Unicorn Dancer even.
So I would imagine that this is just protection. Either one is going to be a good card to remove, but you can't remove both, or at least it's going to be tough. Oh, he's got Cerberus.
Yeah, none of the damage that Cure Mango has been able to throw out is sticking on Ghostbomb. The heals are just insane.
There's a Soul Conversion. He's going to try to... Oh, it takes out the Utica. And he's going to be able to throw a skeleton into it.
Perfectly calculated, getting those 3 zombies right down to the 1 damage for the skeleton, able to finish off the Belphegor.
Double Cerberus as well. A second Belphegor coming out, but are you going to evolve this one as well? A second Blood Moon. And he's just continuing to keep himself in that range of health. He's healing a little bit, taking a little bit of damage, not really being able to swing face.
That's what Bloodcraft is best at, dancing around, going up and down constantly with your health bar and balancing that as well as Ghostbomb's doing. That's the mark of a really great player who knows how to use the cards that's in his deck.
He's made it to turn 9, so that Temptress Vampire is on the table.
But even still, as I say that, Ghostbomb hasn't been able to do any damage to face.
And that, I think, is a real big issue to look at here. Gonna push him under 10. So now it's 7 health. Oh, a Bahamut. And that, I feel like, was one of the big things that was missing before.
Your life to me.
Healing 5. Was having a late game option. There's no rush, there's no evolve warp. This draw is so important for Cure Mango right now. Oh.
Attendant of Night.
Phantom Howl is going to be able to get rid of 2 cards if he opts to use it, but I don't know if that's the answer. I mean, it's probably a combination of...
It might be all he's got.
Yeah,
he could summon both Cerberus and Phantom Howl,
Mm-hmm.
do as much damage as he possibly could, but then that's a lot of damage that Ghostbomb has on his side of the field that he's going to be taking directly to face.
Yeah. This is going to be tough. There's not necessarily Storm on the field here for Ghostbomb. He has the Queen Vampires for Ward. He has Bahamut for some kind of board clear, which would be great. But there is a way for Cure Mango to clear and take minimal damage.
He's got to trade into those followers. He's got to get them off the board.
He can full clear 2 ghosts into the 4/1s, 3 ghosts into the Vampire Cerberus, and then the direct damage for 2.
Give it to me again.
And then the Bahamut play next turn won't be as justified if there's not really something for it to destroy.
Oh, wow.
That is not what I was expecting.
He has the health enough. I mean, he's at 20.
I guess now a Bahamut play is not as justified having to destroy 2 of your own followers or 1 of your own followers.
Oh no, and the ward comes up here.
But that's going to be devastating for the face damage and all the ghosts and storm that Shadowcraft is going to want to throw out, having those 2 wards to have to cut through.
Oh, and it's just a lesser mummy.
You gonna mess with me?
This is a really tough spot.
It's the pits for you.
We'll be able to take down Unica, and that's important not only for mitigating damage, but making sure that healing doesn't come through and make Cure Mango's job even more difficult than it already is.
Absolutely.
10 damage right here, and more ward. Gonna go for board clear. Maybe take down the Lich here. There's no more options for Mango.
He's going to have 1 card in his hand to deal with this massive board that Ghostbomb has on his side of the field.
Oh no!
Ghostbomb has done it. He's stuck out.
No. The Blood Craft. You can't kill it. You can't kill him.
Leaving.
You can't kill the Bloodcraft, and Cure Mango is going to have to tap out. Ghostbomb just constantly healing, and he had just a combination of Dire Bond and then Blood Moon, Vampiric Kiss.
Definitely one of the best Bloodcraft decks that I've seen played.
Mhm.
He was in that perfect balance of keeping his health exactly where he needed to be with Blood Moon, still getting the effects from Vengeance,
Mhm.
and Belphegor getting to summon a strong follower, drawing more cards, getting more options,
Mhm.
and maintaining board pressure.
I feel like one of the big difficulties there is it's such a long game that you have to play against Bloodcraft, you know, because they're constantly just like you're almost at lethal for so long. And you know, to be fair, I feel like for Cure Mango, if he had probably gotten the more appropriate options earlier on, it would have been very different. One of the things about that Shadowcraft deck is it didn't seem to take a lot of kind of big play point followers that could really kind of shift the game state to his favor. And I think he started having a hard time once there was just a Temptress Vampire in play, the Queen Vampire
Those
in play.
wards to have to deal with and the healing.
Yeah.
Going into
Really-
game 3, Cure Mango, Ghostbomb 1-1. The next game will decide who advances to the finals, and has a chance to earn those vials and be the first weekly champion of the NGE Shadowverse Open.
Moving on now to a Dragoncraft deck against Cure Mango. Again, playing a Shadowcraft deck.
You've gotta see me dance.
There's Unica.
We've seen how much pressure that Shadowcraft can put on the board. It could be too much for a Dragoncraft to handle.
The turn 1 and turn 2 play, not really super comfortable for Cure Mango. And it's going to put him in this awkward situation where if you do want to spend your play points, it's just not going to be a super... I mean, you get a 1-1 Shadow Reaper, no followers on your board to buff it up.
Right, he's going to elect just to end his turn right there. I
He
think
has to
this-
pass.
Demonstrating self-control, I think. Didn't want to waste his win condition, that really strong Reaper that's going to be coming out of the field. Turn 3 Attendant tonight, great play, and he can follow it up with a turn 4 Necro Assassin.
The situation is troublesome, however, for Cure Mango because he's already going to take another 2 down to 16 health against a Dragoncraft deck. And you see cards like Forte just sitting there. And you know that there's some big storm options.
Interesting that Ghostbomb elected to attack into the Attendant tonight. I think he was anticipating the Necro Assassin play. And so now, though Lich has to attack into the ward, taking 2 damage for free, destroying the ward for sure, but Necro Assassin's also not getting a really great, cost-efficient 4-point play right there.
Would have definitely been ideal to be able to Necro Assassin and kind of have the Lich come up as a result of that.
But Zombie Party's in his hand. He could do 3 damage to Grimnir and then 4 to face if he wanted to do that. Followed up by another
Four to face
Ghost
is
Town.
interesting. Unica is at this particular spot where 4 to face becomes 2 to face if you choose not to remove Unica.
Very true.
Ghost Hound. Gonna evolve it and still get Fortiface. Spends the orb in order to earn that.
And that's the tempo going in favor of Cure Mango.
Which has been very important. I mean, we see that Cure Mango seems to be grabbing a foothold on this game, but you can't forget that Ghostbomb is running Ramp Dragon. That early game advantage was only given by happenstance of the draw.
Absolutely. And Draconic Fervor right there in turn 5. Getting the orb and drawing the cards, healing, sure, but there's 8 damage directly to face that you're staring at. So definitely a difficult decision to make playing
Possibly
Draconic
10.
Fervor. Possibly 10 with an Evolve point if you wanted to use that. Phantom Howl also an option. That he'll get 3 ghosts plus an Evolve point if he wants to use it on one of the ghosts. It's a lot of damage for that one Draconic Fervor.
Going for Erd.
Typically, Erd is, we see that used with Mordecai a lot because it destroys Mordecai. Summons the destroyed Mordecai, and then Mordecai's ability activates, and he summons himself.
You get 2 Mordecais.
You get 2
for the price
Mordecais.
of 1. Well, for the price of Erd, I suppose.
For the price of Erd. Yeah.
For the price of Mordecai plus Erd, you get another Mordecai.
I'll live again.
Sybil on the field will give a little bit of healing. And again, we talked about this. It's looking fairly even right now, but quickly as we approach the 9 and 10 play points area, Dragoncraft is going to slowly be able to claw their way back in. And it's a question of board control right now.
With Prince of Darkness in hand, if he wants to use that card, he's going to have to really get some great board control next turn with the followers, and I think it's going to be difficult if Shadow Reaper comes on the field or Ishtar next turn with the zombies that are going to be so difficult to deal with.
Shadow Reaper.
I think an easy decision to decide to trade Erd into Civil, but he's going to go for face. I think he smells blood in the water. He really wants to get that direct damage. Necro Assassin, always a good card to play.
Want to play?
Oh, wow. He evolves it while it's in... I don't... Was there really a benefit? I guess he can have 2 evolves now. He evolved this turn. That means next turn he's going to have an evolve.
Evolve as well, while keeping the Reaper alive because of the ambush.
Another Sybil.
Ready to witness my true strength?
A dance to make the world blue.
That's going to give 1 more point of damage to the Shadow Reaper.
And 3 points of health to Ghostbomb. Lurching Corpse Necro Assassin would clear out the entire board.
And that's interesting as well because it'll give perhaps 2 extra damage for the Shadow Reaper.
It'll give 1 extra damage.
One extra.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
So a good play there, but still with Bahamut and then the Fortes that are going to be coming out after Bahamut. Very scary hand that Ghostbomb is sitting on. If he doesn't play it exactly perfectly, it's going to be a difficult game for Ghostbomb to win. 1 slip up.
There it is. 6 damage on the Shadow Reaper. But we're at 10 play points. Oh, he's drawing for more options.
Trying to get more damage on.
Oh my god. This is very close. This is a key turn for Ghostbomb. He has a handful of options here.
I think Bahamut is the option he's got to go with. How else is he going to destroy the Shadow Reaper?
There it is. Destroys the Shadow Reaper. There's still Ishtar. But
Ishtar
drawing
could
into that
be
Skull Beast is not really what you want at this
And
point.
that's 7 damage right there.
Oh my god, yes, you're right. Of course, the Evolve.
I'll show you.
Very well played. Cure Mango hanging on to the Ghosts until the very last second.
Cure Mango has just been absolutely decimating.
He's made it all the way to the finals.
Cure Mango going to move on to